Hey guys, Adam here. Quick video. Apologies for such a delay in actually updating you again because it's been like January, I think, since I last made a video. Long story short, new job, going well, not much time for hobbies. Also, because of COVID, I've been working a lot from home, so my office isn't really set up now to do video editing and recording. It's all based around my actual just day-to-day job, so hence why I haven't really had much space to do this. I'm actually recording this on my phone now. Yes, I shaved like a week ago. It's growing back, the stubble's looking all right. I'm looking forward to a beard being back on my face properly because once I shaved, I regretted it. I've got a little bit chubby recently. So yeah, that aside, let's move into the meat and bones of this. If you haven't already seen Sam's video, he goes into much more detail, so I'd recommend you go and check that out as well. But I'm going to be giving you a really high level summary of some pretty important news in the Minox beard community. So the Minox beard spot, as you would have seen by the title, has been sold. Basic has sold it on to some chap named Frank. I don't know much about him other than the fact that he owns a business. He's been referring to the members as customers, and he's also asking you for an email when you try and sign up to the group, which is probably going to lead to spam emails and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I don't really know too much about him, but it doesn't sound too promising, the direction that that group is going to end up going in. You know, for years, I even made a song, funnily enough, with Basic years ago, where I've actually removed now from my channel, where I said, you know, they say we're in it for the profit, but I don't see none. And I never did see any profit from the Minoxidil beard spot. I think Basic likes to think that the Minoxidil beard spot grew our channels, and it was probably true in the very early days of the group, but I think it would be short-sighted to not realise that, you know, particularly mine, Sam's and Brian and a handful of the other other YouTube community people actually helped grow that group from pretty significantly. In fact, it was Beard Brand's video that brought quite a lot of people in, but I think our videos have been one of the most consistent sources of actually driving people there. And I don't mean that as a big-headed way, it's a statement of fact that is exactly how it was. And so it is a shame to see that Basic has sold the group. And not only that, obviously I'd left there, but he didn't even offer, from what I gather, to help give any of the money towards all the other admins. But I know from speaking to Sam, he wouldn't have taken it anyway. And if I'd have been there, I very much like Sam, I don't think I would have taken it. But it's funny that, you know, somebody who's been an owner but hasn't actually been active for all those years can still make a decent chunk of money just from selling a group to somebody. Like I said, no hard feelings. You know, people make business decisions all the time, but for me, that group was never really supposed to be a business. That group was supposed to be a community. That group was supposed to be a brotherhood. And you know, with that in mind, it's quite disappointing to see it being sold. All that credibility that we built up, all the times that we were called shills, all this kind of stuff, that now is just like, it's almost validating all of those things that were said, because, you know, when selling that group onto somebody that's just going to be probably giving people spam emails about their products, and you never know like where that could lead. I don't really know too much about the owner. Are they going to start selling beard oils that they claim help grow your beard that don't, and because it's part of the Minox beard spot and people think that's a credible source of information, that place, that they'll start buying it? I don't know. And for me, like I said, I've not been there, so I don't really have much of a vested interest on it, but from an outside perspective, I don't really think that's a very good move for the community. And I think we need a place where we can be a community and we can grow together, and whether that just be about Minoxidil or beards or other things as well, we need a place like that isn't just focused on, first and foremost, people being customers. We're a community, that's what we're supposed to be. So I'd like to invite you all to help us build a new community. It's something we started yesterday. It's called Beard Pub. It's on Facebook. You can find it very easily. I've also put a link very helpfully in the pinned comment of this video and also in the description. Come and help us build a community. We need people that are going to be active, people that are posting, people that are going to be helpful. We're going to be talking about things like Minoxidil beards, any other kind of thing in between. The only slight caveat is that we still have the rule where we don't talk about religion or about politics, just because it's just, you know, it's just too difficult a lot of the time. There's a lot of people's different views, and really we want to keep it as neutral as a place as possible. So feel free to come and join us over there. We'd love to have you get involved, get posting, share your story, share your journey, and also let us know a bit more about yourself. Like, building a community and getting to know each other is really important. I'm going to be an admin there, as is Sam and Brian, and as Sam said in his video, this isn't a place which is going to be sold to anybody for any reason. It's going to remain a group and a community owned by owned by me, Brian and Sam, but really managed on behalf of us for the benefit of all of us and benefit of the whole community. So please do come and join us. I'm not saying you have to leave the Minox beard spot at all. You can stay there. There's probably still some decent information. I'm just letting you guys know there's going to be an alternative place that you can also visit that will have a decent and hopefully a really good community vibe. So look forward to seeing you there. Thanks very much, guys. See you next time.